Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Good to see you, and welcome to another edition of Trivia with Buds live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Excited to be with you on a Tuesday night. Had a look at the thing on my phone, on my computer, to see exactly what day it was. I hope you are all safe and sound wherever you're playing from, and I hope you're ready for some fun today, because we're going to have it. We're going to have all kinds of fun. We're going to do 5 full rounds of trivia. These rounds were all picked by fans of the show over on the Wix app. So we'll be doing the following rounds. Let me check what I got for you here. We've got some comedy movie quotes as picked by Nick Capano. We have 90 song lyrics as picked by Jen Amano Capano. We've got Harry Potter trivia picked by KK, Kristen Kempiak. I think it was KK. And we have Marvel movie events picked by Greg Nelson. Then we'll close things out with the totally random confidence round. It's going to be a bunch of fun. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen to write down all your answers. And you can split that answer sheet into 5 sections, number each section 1 through 11 for the 5 rounds we're going to do. And we'll have a bunch of fun here. I'm going to switch the bottom screen to comedy movie quotes. That is going to be our first round today. Comedy movie quotes. Now, if you've never played with me before, you're just writing down the answers to these questions, and you are going to self-score them. And you will kind of just use the honor system here. So you're not going to look stuff up. We are playing for some amazing prizes, I can tell you that. And first place tonight will win Color Brain, the Disney edition. This is a game I actually worked on from Big Potato Games a couple years back. It's a very fun game where you have to know the colors of different things. This is the Disney edition. I'll have this sent to you from Amazon. It's called Color Brain. So it'll be like, what 4 colors are on the Incredible Family's costumes, and you have to know the colors. That's a really fun one. And you can donate if you like the show. Throughout the show, at the top in the purple, it says go to Venmo and enter Ryan-Buds 7392. Last 4 of my digits up there if you need it. PayPal ryanbuds@gmail.com. Thank you in advance for your donations tonight. We are giving away some amazing prizes, including this Funko, a pre-order, which we haven't done before. This is a pre-order of a Gremlins Gizmo Funko holding 3D glasses. I think it's amazing. And it comes out on August 13, 2021. So I will pre-order that for you and have that sent to your house as well. That is your top raffle prize tonight, along with 2 other amazing items. And I think we are good to go. If you know anybody that wants to play with you, you can win some cool stuff. And we are going to jump into the first round right now. It is called Comedy Movie Quotes. Good luck. And here we go. With number 1 on all these questions, you just have to tell me in what movie would you hear each line. Here's number 1. Let's check it out. Bye, Felicia. Number 1, your first question for tonight. Bye, Felicia. In what comedy film would you hear that? Number one. Greg Nelson is here, says, hey, party people. What's up, Greg? Good to see you. Caitlin Granby says, hey, peeps. John Holloman says, howdy. How are things? Victoria says, afternoon. Although I think it's at least 6 by you, Victoria. Come on. Freddie G says, what up, nerds? Freddie will be hosting at Pocock Brewing Company tomorrow, June 30th, his second week at it. Go cheer him on. Greg Nelson says, I think Harry Potter was picked by Kay Thay. There you go. Number 1, Bye, Felicia. In what comedy movie would you hear that quote? Number 2, these people are so posh and snobby, they're snotchy. Number 2, what movie has that quote? Comedy movie quotes. Number 2, these people are so posh and snobby, they're snotchy. Victoria says, hence after the noontime. I guess you're not wrong there, Victoria. Hope you guys are well. Tell Xander what's up from his Uncle Ryan. Am I his trivia uncle? Is that how it works? I like just being people's random family members / trivia hosts. So next time I see Xander, he better call me Uncle Ryan. That would be great. Also, Freddie G, I would like to call you the godfather of Santa Clarita Trivia now. You're taking things over. You're taking all the winnings in the raffle pot and pulling them towards you. You're going to be the godfather up there. So keep it going there, Freddie G. Also, Freddie G, I want you to call me Uncle Ryan. Number 2, these people are so posh and snobby, they're snotchy. Number 2. Here's number 3. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. Number 3. We're going to go kind of quicker through the rounds tonight because we have a small crowd. So rather than take 2 hours to do the whole show, we'll probably do it in 75 minutes, if I had to guess. Number 3, it'd be a lot cooler if you did. What is this movie? Number 3. My July is my most open month since last. Let's see. Since last July, probably. Really, it's probably been a full year because things were up in the air at the beginning of the quarantine, where it was like I was pretty much just doing this and a show here and there. And then around August is when it really picked up, and it was like, oh, people are doing this. No one's going anywhere. Let's book all our events virtual. And I started to really get a lot of shows. So it's been a full nonstop year of craziness in terms of corporate shows and stuff. This is the first month, July. It's kind of starting to slow down, but people are able to do a lot more this summer than they did last summer. And I'm excited to have a little bit of a break to go enjoy the new life in the South. Number 4, how the hell did you get the beans above the frank? Number 4, how the hell did you get the beans above the frank? Number 4. That being said, I am running a quick special. So if you are looking to do a virtual event, bingo or trivia, or celebrate a family member's party where you still can't all get together, or you have a work thing, I'm doing like $150 off any virtual event, the regular price, between now and August 30th. So if you have anything coming up or you know anybody that does, feel free to send them my way, and I'll honor that discount up in for events booked between now and August 30th. So just send them my way. Number 4, how the hell did you get the beans above the frank? Number 4. Freddie says, that sounds like an offer I can't refuse. The Godfather thing, not calling you Uncle Ryan. All right, number 4. It was worth a shot. The beans above the frank. Here's number 5. Look at the size of that. I've taken sponge baths in smaller bowls than that. Number 5, look at the size of that. I've taken sponge baths in smaller bowls than that. I think some of you guys saw my post. I had like 120 likes the other day, last Thursday. I went and played trivia. I went to 4 different bars and breweries, hung out, got to know the lay of the land, got a lot of great gossip and rumors from locals. And then I went to this place called Holy Taco, and I played trivia, and it was not fun. It was like the least fun trivia. But what I hated about it was they ask you a question, and then there's like a full song break, and then they come back and ask another question. So if I don't know that question, it could be 5 minutes before I can even try and redeem my brain with the next one. If I don't know that next one, now it's 10 minutes have gone by, and I had to listen to 2 songs I probably didn't want to listen to. And all throughout this, they tell you the answer to each question afterwards, but they don't tell you the scores until like halfway through the whole thing, and then at the very end. So I don't know if it's because I'm spastic and I need more stuff, which is why my trivia is pretty fast. But I just think that's so much better. Like, you have more stuff to talk about, more stuff to get into it with your team. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Look at the size of that. I've taken sponge baths in smaller bowls than that. Number 6, you stink. You smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa. There's an easy one for you. Number 6. The questions weren't bad at that trivia night. There were some good ones in there that I felt pretty well informed to know. I'd say I knew like every other question, but I was also playing by myself, which is not so fun. You know, I'm just sitting there. I would ask people around me, but everybody was cheating because you had to type in your answer on a Google form with your team name for every question, which was also a pain in the ass. And so every time you did that, you could easily have your phone out and just be Googling the answer. No one looks at your phone, and it's part of the process. You know, like with CrowdPer, you can't really cheat because there's a timer. And with this is very casual. It's not like we're playing for some crazy thing. So I don't know. I feel like it's fine here, but at an actual bar, it was not so great. Number 7, please have mercy. I've been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday. What is that movie? Greg says, it's definitely better to be faster. That's what she said. LOL. Number 7, please have mercy. I've been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday. What have I been doing? We're teaching the kids to swim. Well, we're not, but we have a guy named Greg that comes over, and he taught a lot of kids in our neighborhood to swim in the community pool. So it's where we just did week 3 last night, and they're getting really good. They're starting to dunk their heads underwater, which they were very scared to do up until like yesterday. They're starting to tread water, which is awesome. So teacher's really good. He's very patient with them. And Annabelle's hilarious because she doesn't want to do a lot of the stuff. So she just keeps talking to the guy. So she told me, she goes, if I keep talking to him, that's less time for him to tell me what to do. And I was like, oh, how do you know that already? You're 6. Number 8, this building has to be at least 3 times bigger than this. Number 8, this building has to be at least 3 times bigger than this. Number 8, what is that one? Number 8. So a lot of swimming. It's been hot as nails down here in Tennessee. And we have been just hanging out at the pool, driving around, went to the library with the kids today. We've been to the library, I would say 10 times since we've been here at least. We go usually once a week, sometimes twice a week if they cruise through the books. And the kids probably read, I would say 20 books a night before they go to bed because they're short and there's like 10 words on each page. So I read some with them before they go up to bed, and then they read some with their gran before they go to bed. So we cruise through a lot. And library here is awesome. I've said that before, but I thought the Rancho Cucamonga Victoria Gardens Library was going to ruin me for libraries because it was so good. But this one I think is actually even better. They have better programs for kids and stuff too, and adults. Number 9, we get the warhead and we hold the world ransom for $1 million. Number 9, we get the warhead and we hold the world ransom for $1 million. Number 9. We, what else have we been doing? The Olympics are coming up July 23rd. Ashley's really into the Olympics. So I think we're going to get live TV for the first time in 10 years so that she can watch the Olympics. We're going to get the Hulu Live package for like a month or 2 or however long the Olympics go. And that'll be fun to watch. Those are coming up next month. If you like the Olympics, July 23rd, I think they kick off. And it said there's over 7,000 hours of programming on NBC for the rescheduled Tokyo Olympics. And I am on season 4 of Kim's Convenience. So I got 2 seasons left of that. And then we're on the last episode of season 5 of Murdoch Mysteries. So we got 1 more of those till we're on 6. And we're on season 3 of Modern Family. And Ashley just finished This Is Us. She's really into that. She said it was a big shocker. And I'm like, isn't that every episode? Number 10, it's just a flesh wound. Number 10, it's just a flesh wound. Victoria says, I wonder where Annabelle learned to just keep talking. Yep, that's definitely me. Number 10, it's just a flesh wound. Number 10. What do you think? We've got 9 people watching on YouTube and Facebook, which is sort of pitiful numbers. Man, back in the day, we'd have 50, 75, 80 people. It was awesome. But that's when everybody was online and didn't leave their house. And as I just talked, it dropped to 8, so I should shut up. Number 10, it's just a flesh wound. And the bonus for 2 points is just Excuse Me. Excuse Me. I hope Nick Capano and Jen Amano are playing. Let me know in the comments if you guys are here. Nick and Jen. Greg says it was over 100 a lot of the time. Oh, man. Yeah, some of those old shows, when we would do a theme like a Disney night or a Harry Potter night, those were crazy. That was a lot of fun. For 2 points, Excuse Me. That feels like 10 years ago. And that was like a year ago. Isn't that crazy? All right, guys, 2 points if you get the last one. Any repeats for this round? Any repeats at all? Let me know on Comedy Movie Quotes. If you need anything else coming at you. I put out a new episode of the podcast, 10 Totally Random Questions. If you want to go listen to that, hit subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Search Trivia with Buds. Hit subscribe. You'll be good to go. And trying to catch up on a bunch of episodes. I have on my whiteboard right in front of me, record 5 podcasts. And I did 1 yesterday, so I got 4 more to go. I've been writing a ton of flash fiction, if you guys know what that is. If you don't, it's like short stories that are under 1,500 words. And I have a cool project coming up with that at some point. So if you like flash fiction, let me know. I'll send you some links to stuff. And trivia is back at a lot of the California places. And they're all Wednesday night shows at 7 p.m. So you can play at Pocock Brewing Company, Santa Clarita. Last Name Brewing in Upland, California. You can play at Brewport Tap House in El Segundo, California. And you can play at Hand Brewed Beer in Chatsworth, California. And you can play at Turnbull's Tavern in Whittier, California, all 7 p.m. Pacific in California time. And they're all on my website, triviawithbuds.com/shows. triviawithbuds.com/shows. I'm going to put that in the banner at the bottom of the screen. And guys, if you like what I do, Ryan Buds on Venmo. Ryan-Buds on Venmo, PayPal, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time for round number 2. We'll see you in just a short while here. Until then, check out this image. Victoria, yes, we're doing 5 rounds like usual. 5 rounds like usual, and you can double up 1 round throughout the night. We got the answers coming up for comedy movie quotes right now. Thank you guys for hanging out and having some fun. Remember, check out all of the events at triviawithbuds.com/shows. I have not updated them yet for tomorrow. I'm going to do that as soon as the show's over. So if you're going to RSVP to a show, you can do that later tonight or first thing tomorrow. All right, here we go with the answers to comedy movie quotes. 1 point for every question you got right, 2 points for the bonus at the end of each round. You can double up 1 round throughout the night. You're self-scoring these as you write them down at home. Number 1, Bye Felicia, is from Friday, the comedy film Friday. Ice Cube and Chris Tucker and the whole gang. Number 2, These People Are So Posh and Snobby, They're Snoshy. That's from Crazy Rich Asians, which I have not watched, but I do want to watch. I'm on a Asian comedy kick watching Kim's Convenience, which is hilarious. And love the characters on that show. I would actually say Kim's Convenience is not hilarious. I misspoke there. It's not even that funny, but the characters are great and it's very humorous. I don't mean that as like it's not good, but it's just a quality show. I just like it. And I could use some more Asian comedy in my life. Number 3, It'd Be a Lot Cooler If You Did, Dazed and Confused, Matthew McConaughey. And a young Ben Affleck. Actually, they're all pretty young in that movie. That movie's like, 25 years old now? Number 3, Dazed and Confused. Number 4, How the Hell Did You Get the Beans Above the Frank? That is There's Something About Mary. There's Something About Mary. Number 5, Look at the Size of That. I've taken sponge baths in smaller bowls than that. Best in Show. Best in Show. Great mockumentary. Number 6, You Stink. You Smell Like Beef and Cheese. You Don't Smell Like Santa. Elf. Will Ferrell. Elf. Number 7, Please Have Mercy. I've been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Steve Martin, John Candy. Number 8, This building has to be at least 3 times bigger than this. Will Ferrell and Zoolander. Or not Will Ferrell. Ben Stiller. But Will Ferrell's in it as well. Zoolander. Number 9, We Get the Warhead and We Hold the World ransom for $1 million. Austin Powers. Spelled wrong. But you get it. Number 9. Number 10, It's Just a Flesh Wound. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And your bonus, Excuse Me, is Mike Myers again in Wayne's World. 2 points if you got that one. 2 if you got that one. That is the end of round number 1. Comedy quotes. There's my desktop. People get very upset at that desktop. People always have a hard time with it. But I just got to clean it up. I just haven't done it in a long time since we moved here, really. Okay, that was round number 1. And we're jumping into round number 2, which is 90s song lyrics. 90s song lyrics coming your way. Thanks for your generous donations. $5 from Freddie G. Freddie, you're a trivia host for me now, so it's kind of weird that you donate. I appreciate it. But I'm just going to give that money back to you on Wednesday night. So there you go. But thank you, buddy. 90s song lyrics. Here we come. This is round number 2. On this one, you just got to fill in the missing words from the 90s song lyrics. Fill in the missing words from the 90s song lyrics. And good luck, good luck. This is round number 2. Here's question number 1, 90 song lyrics. Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be blank, blank, no. Fill in those 2 blanks. To be blank, blank, no. Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be blank, blank, no. Greg says number 2 is a great movie. Dylan says, hey, Ryan Buds, I'm intrigued with this flash fiction idea. Send me some informative links, please. Dylan, just search flash fiction and YouTube how to write flash fiction. That's all I did. And there's tons of websites about it. But I like writing really short stuff, almost like a poem, but a story. And I have a very short attention span, and I love reading short stuff. And I was reading this magazine the other day called Writer's Magazine, and it was talking about flash fiction. And I'm like, oh, that should be my thing. That's what I should do. So that's what I've been doing. Freddie says, did you ever watch Fresh Off the Boat? It's on Hulu. I watched like the first half of the first season, and I thought it was hilarious. But I never went back and finished it. And maybe I will, Freddie. That sounds good. Victoria says, hate that. I bet you have all these tabs open as well. Not so many. I have seen people with like 200 tabs open, and they're microscopic. You can't even see them. I actually like a small amount of tabs, like 10 or under at all times. I can't have that many. Freddie says, just trying to get the donations rolling. Well, Freddie, that's very nice of you. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for those generous donations on Venmo and PayPal. Venmo, Ryan Buds, PayPal, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Number 2, another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by blank blank, directs you where to go. Number 2, time grabs you by blank blank, directs you where to go. I'm drinking some Yingling Lager, America's oldest brewery. There it is, guys. Traditional. Yingling. Bought a 24-pack today at Publix with an X. Got some of the best sourdough we've had since we've been down here. It's a super soft loaf. And it was absolutely delicious. If you have a Publix near you, get their sourdough bread. Shout out to Freddie G. Thanks for your donations. Appreciate it. Very, very kind of you, Freddie G. We had $5 so far from Freddie G in the mix. And there it is. Thanks, Freddie G. Got some pancakes for you. Number 2, another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the dick. What? Directs you where to go. Could it be? Number 2. Here's number 3. Near, far, wherever you are. I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you blank, blank, blank. You blank, blank, blank. What are those blanks all about? K-Faye's here. She just donated $5. She's going on the wheel tonight. Thank you, K-Faye. Says, miss these trivias. And K-Faye wants to win Harry Potter trivia tonight. Thank you, K-Faye. Very cool of you. Number 3, near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you blank, blank, blank. Once more, you blank, blank, blank. We've got Harry Potter. We've got Marvel events. We've got the confidence round to close out tonight. Small but mighty crowd having some fun with me on a Tuesday. Here's number 4. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Make it last forever. Blank never ends. Is it trivia? Number 4, blank never ends. Number 4, Annabelle asked me recently, she said, when you're an old man with gray hair, will you still be hosting trivia? And I said, probably. Number 4, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Make it last forever. Blank never ends. Number 4. It's weird. It's kind of like, so I think about when I used to do stand-up, like for a living, and how fun it was, and it was all great and stuff, but like how that was my path in like life. I'm like, oh, I'll be a comedian, and that's what I'll do. And I did that for like 15 years, and probably did it very seriously for the last 5 of that 15. And then everything switched over to hosting events, and then hosting trivia, and then trivia overtook even me working on TV shows and stuff. So I'm like, oh, this is what I'll always do, but I wonder what I'll be doing in 10 years. Cause like, it seems like people switch careers every 10 years. I don't know what I would do that would be as fun and lucrative as hosting trivia, but maybe there's something else out there. Maybe I'll buy a couple of car washes. Who knows? Number 4, make it last forever. Blank never ends. What would I do with car washes? Number 5, I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the blank. Number 5. There's a couple of cool stores down here that Ashley and her mom like. I don't know if I've told you guys about them before. They're called Finders Keepers, and they're basically stores. They buy pallets of returned or salvaged items from like Walmart and Target and things, and then they resell them in these giant bins where it's just like a free-for-all. And it was so popular, they opened a second one. So here's the business model. Saturday, you get to this place at 10 a.m. You got to wait in a line of like 100 people outside. And you just go in there and they have all these items and everything's $6. But like you might find, something really nice that's worth like a Lego, like a Harry Potter Hogwarts castle that's like $100, but it's only $6 because like someone returned it and they got it for cheap. So they do all these crazy things with these pallets of returned items. So like you could spend $60 in there and get $600 worth of stuff. Like if you went to a Target, essentially. Sometimes stuff's missing pieces. Sometimes it might be a little scuffed up or returned or whatever. So anyway, they were so popular, they opened another one town over. And that one, the stuff starts off at $15. But they have like GoPros and like, Nintendo games, like all kinds of crazy stuff. So Ashley and her mom love that. So I could see us doing something like that, where like maybe we had some sort of business like that. I wouldn't want to do it, but I feel like they would. Either that or something that is just like very sustainable. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Here's number 6. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He blank, blank, blank. The boy is mine. Number 6. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He blank, blank, blank. The boy is mine. Greg says I'll always be hosting. Freddie says game show host. Greg says short story author. That would be interesting. Oh, man. I would love to write stuff and make money on that and host trivia. That's my ideal thing. Get a little bit of a following writing things. That would be cool. If I had, like, let's say there's been 100, probably more than that, but a solid 100 people that have played a lot of these quarantine trivias, like on and off throughout the last 15 months. If I had 100 people who like the stuff that I wrote, I'd be as happy as could be. I think 100 people that like anything you do is a huge success. They say 1,000. They say, like if 100 people spend $1,000 on you, no, is it 1,000 people spend $100 on you a year, you have a pretty decent career. So if you're an author and you have 1,000 fans and they're willing to spend $100 on you a year on maybe some merch and some books and a DVD or whatever you put out, then you're successful. Or maybe events, like you do events and they go buy a ticket. If people spend $100 on you. So I'm more like, if I can get 100 people to spend $100 on me, that seems more doable and like manageable for me. And like, I don't know, that is like in my head just as successful as if I had 1,000 people. But the fact that anybody, like that I have a Patreon or that you guys play this, even though there's 9 people watching, like the fact that there's 9 people that want to watch me do anything, tickles me. It's very great. Thank you guys for being here. Number 6, I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He blank, blank, blank. The boy is mine. Number 7. And I don't want the world to see me because I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you blank, 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 blank. So this one is 5 blanks. Number 7, make sure you get all 5 words. Number 7. Tell me in the comments your job that you wish you could have 100 fans for. What is your job? Or just tell me your dream job. What is your like dream thing that you wish you could make money doing if you don't already do it? Or tell me the thing that you would do if you wanted to have 100 fans at something. What was that hobby or thing that you would turn that into? Tell me in the comments. Number 7. I have some cool news on something I'm doing Friday night, but I cannot tell you about it until it actually happens. So around this time next week, I'll spill some beans and let people know. It'll be cool. Just got to make sure it all goes well. One of those things. You're like, I got to make sure this happens. All right. Number 7. I just want you blank, 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 blank. What do you think? What do you think? Number 7 and number 8. Let's check this one out. Number 8, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the blank and the blank that you're used to. Number 8, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the blank and the blank that you're used to. Number 8. Number 8, fill in those 2 blanks. These words are not next to each other. It's blank and the blank. Number 8. What do you think? Number 8. Stick to the blank and the blank that you're used to. Number 9. You're just an angel. You're blank. You're just like an angel. Your blank makes me cry. Number 9. Fill in the blank there. Number 9. You're just like an angel. Your blank makes me cry. Number 9, you're just like an angel. Your blank makes me cry. And number 10, here's number 10. So I cry and I blank and I blank. Love me, say that you love me. Number 10, so I cry and I blank and I blanks. Love me, say that you love me. Number 10. Number 10. Dylan says, favorite Forrest Gump quotes by state. Florida, something jumped up and bit me. Okay, number 10, so I cry and I blank and I blank. Love me, say that you love me. And number 11, for 2 points, what hit 90s song starts with the intro, haha, well now? What 90s song starts the intro, haha, well now? Kevin Kenyon's here. What's up, KK? Good to see you. Another KK's here. All the way from Redlands. What's up, Kevin Kenyon? Miss you, man. Hope you're doing well. Kevin Kenyon's here. What's up, KK? Good to see another KK's here. All the way from Redlands. What's up, Kevin Kenyon? Miss you, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I was like, why is there an echo? It's because my playlist auto-played the YouTube live video. That was really weird. Now we go down there and let me go to there. Okay. What 90s song starts with the intro? Haha, well now. Haha, well now. 2 points if you get it. That's the end of round number 2. 90s lyrics. Any repeats for round number 2? Any repeats for round number 2? Thank you for the generous donations. Just got $5 from Kathay and just got $10 from Amy Madigan. Says, you are the best. Thank you, Amy. Very kind of you. Giving away some cool stuff. Let me show you some more raffle prizes that we've got tonight. Amy on there 10 times to win some cool stuff. And if you didn't see it earlier and you want to donate on Venmo and PayPal, we are giving away this Gizmo with the 3D glasses from Gremlins. It's a pre-order from Funko. Comes out August 13, 2021. That is very cool. And we're giving away this little prize tonight. Check this out. This is a sticker pack. It is Bob and Linda from Bob's Burgers as Sally and Jack. And I have a Jack sticker. So you get a 2 sticker prize pack. This one's from Nice Rice Designs. We used to give away a bunch of stickers from them. And this one's just, I don't know, from online. But you get the 2 Nightmare Before Christmas inspired stickers here. That is a second thing we're raffling off tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll be right back with the answers to 90s song lyric trivia. And then we'll jump into some Harry Potter trivia. Thank you guys for being here. And we'll be right back. All right, gals and pals, we are back with the answers to round number 2, 90 song lyrics. Shout out to my friend Dexter Danger, the new youngest member of the Trivia with Buds quarantine trivia family. Kristen and Mark are having little Dexter play his first trivia night ever. So everybody say hi to Dexter in the comments. That's my new buddy, Dexter Danger. Michelle Sarver Lindemann says, we missed the first 2 rounds. We know nothing about Harry Potter. Going to have a great score tonight. And Dylan says, Forrest Gump quotes, New Jersey, she tasted like cigarettes. All right, here we go. These are the answers to round number 2. Number 1, because the love that you gave, that we made, wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. That's Alanis Morissette. Number 1. Number 2, another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. It was not Dick. Number 3, near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the dick. No, it's open the door. Number 3, open the door. Number 4, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. That is Spice Girls. And number 5, I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the sea. Savage Garden, truly, madly, deeply. Dylan says, hi, Dexter. Greg says, hashtag Dexter Danger. Number 6, I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. Seems very possessive. Number 7, and I don't want the world to see me because I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. Number 8, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I don't know what that means. Number 9, you're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. Creep, Radiohead. All the creeps got it for sure. Number 10, so I cry and I pray and I beg. Love me, say that you'll love me. Cardigans, Love Fool. And the bonus, haha, well now, this is the act of mating. That is The Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang. The Bad Touch, Bloodhound Gang. Freddie says, what's up, DDR? Dance Dance Revolution. / Dexter Danger Ramirez. Remarks tapes. And Greg says, I was about to type so possessive. There you go. I feel like hashtag Dexter Danger sounds like a Nickelodeon show or Disney Channel show that should be on right now about a kid who's always up to no good. Maybe a baby who's always up to no good. All right, there we go. Those were all your answers for that round. Thanks for playing that one. We have round number 3 coming your way. Round number 3 is all about Harry Potter. But before we do that, thank you for your donations. Remember, tonight we had an amazing donation from Kristen Quiring, $5. Thank you, Kristen. $5 from Freddie G, Mr. Pancakes. That's your new nickname. $10 from Amy Madigan. Very, very kind of you. And Kathay. I forgot to add yours in here, Kathay. Let me add that in there. Kathay. Thank you for your donation, Kathay. And let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody here. I feel like I had some more names today. Kristen. Oh, Ron Carrera. I typed your name in, Ron. Where is it? It's got to be on here somewheres. Huh. I don't know. I must not saved it. Ron. And Carrera. There it is. $5 from Ron Carrera. Thank you guys for your generous donations tonight. Very, very kind of you. Okay, this is round number 3. Round number 3. It is Harry Potter general knowledge. Harry Potter general knowledge. Let's see what you guys know about some Harry Potter stuff. And this is your 3rd round of trivia. Remember, you can double up 1 round throughout the night. Use that doubler wisely. You can use it on Marvel movie events where you have to name the movie based on the event I give you. Or you can use it on this Harry Potter round. And here we go with round number 3. 3 more rounds to go. 33 questions left in the tank. Number 1, what do you call the invisible winged horses that the Order used as a means of transportation, as they are incredibly fast and intelligent creatures? Number one. What do you think? Number 1. What could it be? Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2, what is the name of the antisocial ghost of the Slytherin house and is the only one who can control Peeves? Number 2, what is the name of the antisocial ghost of the Slytherin house who is the only one who can control Peeves? Who is that? Number 2. Number two on your list. Number 2. Thanks for your generous donations on Venmo and PayPal. You guys are all amazing. And I got Freddie and Kathay and Amy on the wheel. Now I got to add Ron and Q. All right. Got some cool prizes tonight. Got our Gizmo Funko. We've got some Nightmare Before Christmas and Bob's Burger sticker combos. And we've got one more thing to give you. I'll show you after the next round. Number 3. Where is the secret meeting place of Dumbledore's army? Where is the secret meeting place of Dumbledore's army? Number 3. Where could that be? Number 3. This is pretty cool, guys. Oh, nice. I didn't realize I had one in here. I was just going to say, I just got this. Ashley bought me a 12-can fridge for my office. It keeps things pretty cold, but not like ice cold. That's pretty dang cold, though. It's not as cold as a fridge. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. It's perfect size for up here because I just bring a few up here. And I was out of a beer, and I have to go all the way downstairs to get it. And then I decided to look in there, and there was a beer. Number 3, what was the secret meeting place of Dumbledore's army? Number 4, who killed Bellatrix Lestrange? Who killed Bellatrix Lestrange? Number 4. Greg says we can't see you. Greg, that was on purpose because I was looking for something. If you have to see me, Greg, I'm over here. Number 4, who killed Bellatrix Lestrange? Number 4. If any of you need to see my face for like fetish purposes that I don't know about, just let me know in the comments. If there's some like angle, you're like, I just need to see you at a certain angle. Don't tell me what it's for. Just tell me, hey, put the camera back on. Ashley came in the other day and I said, hey, I got to do a show. So I was closing the door. She kind of looked at me. I go, what if I never did any trivia? I go, what if I just did like weird, what is that called? ASMR, where it's just like, hello, hey, or it's like me eating like sushi up close. Is that a thing? Am I saying any of the right things? What's the thing where it's like audio porn? Somebody help me out in the chat. Greg says you were talking about your fridge like we could calm down, but also you don't know my fetishes. I love it. Late to the stream, but yay, Trivia Tuesday. Nick, you missed the rounds that you and Jen picked. What were you guys doing? Sex? Cameron Betchard's here. What's up, Cameron? Holy cow. Cam, I haven't seen you or even your name on Facebook. You know how some people don't pop up on your Facebook for whatever reason? What's up, man? Give me your quick rundown of your life. Married yet? Kids? Give me all that stuff. I haven't seen you in a while. Cam used to host trivia for me in Last Name Brewing about 4 years ago, probably at this point. Thank you, Cam, for hopping on. I hope you're well. Victoria says ASMR. Oh, of course, Victoria would know. Yes. We found the kink over in North Fontana, leaning into South Fontana. Victoria, she's into ASMR because it takes so long for video porn to load on her internet connection. She can only do the audio. So Victoria, very into just the audio. That was fun for me. I hope Ron's laughing. Cam says, yeah, that's BS. Got married, 2 dogs, bought a house, selling drugs. Nice. Pharmaceuticals. Very good. Weren't you selling noodles at some point? Cam, am I making that up? Weren't you a noodle salesman? Number 4, who killed Bellatrix Lestrange? Number 5, who defeated Albus Dumbledore in a global wizarding war in 1945? Number 5, who defeated Albus Dumbledore in a global wizarding war in 1945? Victoria says I'm too loud for her specific kink. Okay, sorry, Victoria. I'm now going to whisper things that I think my friend Victoria Carrera would be into in a weird, non-sexual way that she would somehow make sexual. Ready? Go ask Alice. Overdue library books. A brand new squeaky library cart. Hop on pop. Number 5. Here's number 6. In which book does Harry eat gillyweed? Harry eats that weed in what book? Harry smokes that gillyweed. What if he smoked it? What if Harry had a smoked gillyweed? Number 6. Number 6. I could never do ASMR, seriously, because who would be like, that's the voice. That's the voice I need. That guy that, was going through puberty halfway and that voice just locked into place for the rest of his adult life. That's the guy. That's what does it for me. Someone told me my voice helps them fall asleep. So they just put on the old live streams and I just drone on and then they pass out. I feel like that's a compliment. Number 6, in which book does Harry eat gillyweed? Number 7, on which holiday does a 12-foot troll enter into Hogwarts? In which holiday does a 12-foot troll enter into Hogwarts? Number 7. Victoria says, LOL, stop. Chris says, have you ever smoked that gillyweed? Chris says, your voice gets me going. Thanks, Chris. I wonder if there is a Harry Potter weed strand somewhere in the country called gillyweed that helps you chill maybe in water. Can I invent that? I guess you can't invent weed strands, can you? Is that what would you be inventing it? I'm not cool enough to know. Number 7, on which holiday does a 12-foot troll enter into Hogwarts? What do you think? Number 8. Name the Phoenix, which was Albus Dumbledore's animal companion and defender. Name the Phoenix. That was Albus Dumbledore's animal companion and defender. 2 Albus questions. Number 8. Greg says, with all my vast marijuana knowledge. I think you just name it. Number 8. Name the Phoenix, which was Albus Dumbledore's animal companion and defender. Number 8. And number 9, what was Hermione's weapon to escape from Devil's Snare Plant? Was it fire, water, or electricity? Fire, water, or electricity? What do you guys think? Number 9. Number 9. Number 9, what did she use to get away from Devil's Snare Plant? Fire, water, or electricity? What could it be? Number 10, on the way, we got 2 questions left here on Harry Potter. Number 10, when Harry grew up, his job became head of the blank office. Number 10, head of the blank office. What do you think? When Harry grew up, his job became head of the blank office. Fill it in. Number 10, when Harry grew up, his job became head of the blank office. And your last question, number 11, for 2 points, Professor Quirrell's original name is what? What is his first name? Professor Quirrell's first name. I'm not sure why it says original name, but his first name. 2 points if you get that one. That's the end of round number 3. Round number 3. Dylan says, an ASMR voice by 12-foot troll is about to walk into Hogwarts. If you guys want to hear me say anything ASMR-y in the chat comments, please enter that there, and I will respond to all requests, especially if you donate on Venmo or PayPal. Venmo RyanBuds, PayPal RyanBuds@gmail.com. Hear that sexy, sexy voice. We'll be right back. Thanks for playing trivia with me. 2 rounds left to go. BRB. We are back with the answers to round number 3. Let's see how you did on Harry Potter trivia answers. Number 1, what do you call the invisible winged horses? Those are thestrals. Number 1, thestrals. Number 2, what is the name of the antisocial ghost of the Slytherin house and is the only one who can control Peeves? The Bloody Baron. Bloody Baron. Number 3, where is the secret meeting place of Dumbledore's army? The Room of Requirement. Number 4, who killed Bellatrix Lestrange? Rightly so, Molly Weasley. You bitch. That's what she says. Number 5, who defeated Albus Dumbledore? That was Grindelwald. Throwing a Fantastic Beasts question at you. Number 6, in which book does Harry eat gillyweed? Goblet of Fire. My favorite book. Number 7, on which holiday does a 12-foot troll enter into Hogwarts? Halloween. Number 8, name the Phoenix, which was Albus Dumbledore's animal companion. Fox. Number 8, Fox. Number 9, what was Hermione's weapon to escape from Devil's Snare Plant? Fire, water, or electricity? Fire, number 9. Number 10, when Harry grew up, his job became head of the Auror office. The Auror. And the bonus for 2 points, Quirrell's first name is Quirinus. Quirinus Quirrell. Tough one if you got that one. 2 points at the end of that round. We have one round left to double. It is called Marvel movie events. We've done this before. These are all new ones for you. You just have to write down the name of the movie where the event took place. These are Marvel movie events. Good luck, good luck. And these should be fun. This one was picked by Greg Nelson. And what's funny is, Greg, I used this same template last time you picked this. And when I went into my files to use the same PowerPoint but add new stuff to it, it said Greg Nelson week. So it was back like way when I first met you. And I asked you to pick the topics, and you were like, okay. And it was like Doctor Who and Marvel and all that stuff. So there's a fun fact for you, Greg. Okay, this is round number, what do we got? Round number 4, Marvel movie events. You write down the movie based on the event. Number 1, Loki steals the Tesseract and attempts to conquer the Earth with the help of an army of aliens known as the Chitauri. Number 1, what is this one? Number 1? Loki steals the Tesseract. Number 1. Everyone's talking about this Loki series. And I, low-key, have not watched the Loki series because I haven't watched any of those Marvel shows. I didn't watch WandaVision or Falcon Winter Soldier or Loki. I will at some point, but not right now. Chris loves the background. Oh, my bar background? That's awesome. Thanks, Abbott. Victoria says, here comes my 0 round. Victoria doesn't like fun. I forgot about that. Number 1, Loki steals the Tesseract. Number 2, Frigga, Thor and Loki's mother, is killed. Number 2, Frigga, Thor and Loki's mother is killed. Loki in 2 questions in a row. What if Loki's in all of them? That would actually be an interesting round. Loki Marvel events, and they're all Loki related. Number 2, Frigga, Thor and Loki's mother is killed. Number 2. What do you think? Number 3, on Earth, Vers's behavior and the fact that she clearly fell from space attracts the attention of S.H.I.E.L.D., who sends mid-level agent Nick Fury to investigate. Number 3. What is that movie? Number 3. Jenna Manos here. She donated $5 because you're the shit and everyone knows it. Thank you, Jen. You're going on the wheel. Jen is on the wheel. We're giving away Nightmare Before Christmas stickers from Nice Rice Designs. And we're giving away a Funko Pop of Gizmo with 3D glasses. Comes out on August 13th. And we're giving away something I'll show you at the end of this round. Number 4, Gamora volunteers to retrieve the orb from Quill. Gamora volunteers to retrieve the orb from Quill, number 4. What do you think? Number 4, Gamora volunteers to retrieve the orb from Quill. Number 4. You know what I feel like? If you know the answer to this one, I'll try and not give it away. But the comics of these characters are nothing like the movie in the fact that the movie is so much more fun and cooler and kind of like hip and interesting, as opposed to kind of like, I would almost call them like generic superhero comics. Does anybody else feel like that? And I feel like the person who made the movies in question should be given a lot more credit for taking something that's relatively not that cool and making it very cool. Does anybody get my shadow text of what I'm saying there? Number 4. Number 5, Toomes uses a specially designed flying vulture armor to steal technology from damage control to build weapons. Number 5, Toomes uses specially designed flying vulture armor to steal technology from damage control to build weapons. Greg gets what I'm saying. Chris says, still loving Tennessee. Yes. Love everything about it, Chris. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Greg says, I don't have experience with any of the comics, LOL, but I love the movies. I don't either, Greg, but I have tried. Like, I picked up a book yesterday, and it was a huge compendium or whatever they call those. And I was like, oh, neat. And then I was like, oh, this looks kind of like really like just almost like a totally random sci-fi thing that probably has nothing to do with what I like about the other thing. So that's what made me think of it. I was in Knoxville, hung out with Cam Malador and Corey and Ashley and the kids and I. We drove down there. We went to Costco. We got a bunch of stuff because there's no Costco for an hour and 45 minutes down here. There's Sam's Club, but there's some stuff we missed from Costco. So we went there and we hung out with them in Knoxville. We got some ice cream. We went to a cool brewery. It was great. Cool seeing Cam. Number 6, Ghost and Sonny both independently try to steal Hank's shrunken lab. Number 6. But we went to a store called McKay's Used Books, Movies, DVDs. I guess they're in Chattanooga and Nashville and Knoxville. And it was huge. It's like a huge warehouse-sized building with you can sell stuff back. And then they have like just a huge amount. Probably the biggest used bookstore I've ever been in. Worth of DVDs, TV shows on DVDs, Blu-rays, electronics, video games, action figures, shelves and shelves of board games. I will say nothing was super cheap. A couple books I got, puzzle books and things, were like 25, 50 cents. But like a board game, a used board game would be like $15 to $20. And I thought that was very highly priced. But if you're looking for a very specific game, and it has all the pieces, it's pretty cool. Number 7, Thanos encounters the Red Skull sent to the planet by the Space Stone in 1945. Thanos encounters the Red Skull sent to the planet by Space Stone in 1945. Number 7. What do you think? Number 7. Number 7, Thanos, Red Skull. Number 8, Tony Stark convinces the authorities to let him be the one who brings Steve in. Number 8, Tony Stark convinces the authorities to let him be the one who brings Steve in. Number 8. Who's going to win these prizes tonight, guys? We've got a Gizmo, Gremlins Funko pre-order, and we've got this game, Color Brain, Disney Edition. Takes 20 minutes to play, 2 to 20 players. It's a lot of fun. You will love that game. I have it. The kids play it all the time, but it's good for adults too. Number 8, Tony Stark convinces the authorities to let him be the one who brings Steve in. Number 9, Banner, traumatized by the events and his own uncontrollable nature as Hulk, remains in Hulk form and leaves Earth in the Avengers Quinjet for an unknown destination. Number 9. Where is that number 9? What movie? 2 more of these. Then we have our confidence round to close things out. We'll be done at 10:30. Glad you guys are here. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 by you guys. It's so early in California. Victoria and Ron are just getting ready to fire up all that ASMR they're into on their 1 megabyte per second internet connection. The night is young for young lovers. Number 9, Banner traumatized by the events of his own uncontrollable nature as Hulk. Number 10, Captain America is declared a wanted criminal by S.H.I.E.L.D. bigwig Alexander Pierce. Captain America is declared a wanted criminal by S.H.I.E.L.D. bigwig Alexander Pierce. Number 10. Number 10. What do you think, number 10? If you are a Patreon subscriber for the podcast, I'm sending out all the June stuff this week, so be on the lookout for that. Got some very cool stuff coming out to you if you are a subscriber. Number 10, Captain America declared a wanted criminal. And the bonus for 2 points, Tony's best friend, Air Force Colonel James Rhodes, is forced to use one of Stark's prototype suits to stop Stark's increasingly reckless behavior. 2 points if you get that one. Air Force Colonel James Rhodes is forced to use one of Stark's prototype suits to stop Stark's increasingly reckless behavior. Any repeats for this round? Any repeats? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we have our last round coming up next. Last round of double up right now if you haven't used your doubler. Ron wants to know if you saw the Sun Sphere in Knoxville. I imagine what I saw was the Sun Sphere, Ron. Just a big golden globe kind of a thing. We didn't go in it or anything. Chris says that's crazy expensive for used board games. And here is number 9. Banner, traumatized by the events of his own uncontrollable nature as Hulk, remains in Hulk form and leaves Earth in the Avengers Quinjet for an unknown destination. Number 10, Captain America is declared a wanted criminal by S.H.I.E.L.D. bigwig Alexander Pierce. And the bonus, Tony's best friend, Air Force Colonel James Rhodes, is forced to use one of Stark's prototype suits to stop Stark's increasingly reckless behavior. All right, those are all of your questions for round number 4. We'll be right back. Thanks for playing trivia with me. Go check out my Etsy store. Buy some stuff. Victoria put Avengers for all of them. She's right on track. Good job, Victoria. We are back, guys, with our second to last round, Marvel movie events. Let's see how you did on this one. Here's number one. Loki steals the Tesseract. That was the Avengers. Number one, the Avengers. The one that started the big old whole thing with all of them teaming up. Number two, Frigga, Thor, and Loki's mother is killed. That's Thor, The Dark World. Number three on Earth, Varys' behavior and the fact that she clearly fell from space. That's Captain Marvel, number three. One of my least favorite of the Marvel movies. Captain Marvel. Number four, Gamora volunteers to retrieve the orb from Quill. Guardians of the Galaxy. Those were the comics I was talking about earlier with Greg nonchalantly, where they are not so great looking in the comic form, but awesome in movie form. Number five, Tombs, Spider-Man Homecoming. That's Michael Keaton. Number six, Ghost and Sunny both independently try to steal Hank's shrunken lab, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Number seven, Thanos encounters Red Skull, Avengers Infinity War. And number eight, Tony Stark convinces the authorities to let him be the one who brings Steve in, Captain America Civil War. Number nine, Banner traumatized by the events as the Hulk, Avengers Age of Ultron. Number 10, Captain America declared a wanted criminal by SHIELD bigwig Alexander Pierce. That's Captain America the Winter Soldier. The bonus for 2 points, Tony's best friend, Air Force Colonel James Rhodes. That is Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2. If you got that for 2 points. Great job, everybody who did. We have just one round left called the Confidence Round. 10 totally random questions. Let's see what you know about some stuff on the Confidence Round. Now, on this round, you're writing down all your answers, ranking them 1 through 10. 10's the highest, 1's the lowest. It's the Confidence Round. Here's the rules if you don't know how to play. I think most of you do. And on this round, we've got 10 questions, and you're going to write down all the answers and then go back and rank them. 10's the highest, 1's the lowest. Use each number one time in that ranking process. Shout out to all my friends who are playing trivia here tonight, and some of you who are hosting trivia for me in California, keeping the TWB brand alive out there. Thank you guys for doing that. Here we go. This is round number 5. Question number 1. Which 3 colors are on the Norwegian flag? Number 1, which 3 colors are on the Norwegian flag? Number 1. Which 3 colors are on the Norwegian flag? Number 1. It's Tuesday, June 29th. July is almost here. The summer is in one way dragging on and in one way flying by. Certain days I'm like, man, I don't have a lot of shows next week or the week after because of everyone being off for trips and companies not doing stuff. So you'll see me online a lot more often is what I'm trying to say. But I feel like my next 2 weeks are going to be like, blah, just very molasses. I could be wrong, but maybe I'll get some stuff going in person here and that'll keep me busy. Also going to celebrate my sister's 50th birthday at the end of the month. That'll be a lot of fun. She's my oldest sibling. And we're going to Indiana Beach, renting a cottage on a lake, an Airbnb. It'll be fun. Number 2, what is the third sign of the zodiac? What is the third sign of the zodiac? Number 2, Chris says we call that very Southern. Number 2, what's the third sign of the zodiac? Excited to go on a boat at least once this month. We're going to do it in Indiana. Maybe I'll get invited on another boat. Everybody that has come to do a service at my house, so like we've had guys that have sprayed for bugs outside. We've had guys that have installed doors for us, things like that. All of them have invited me on a boat. So I've said something about like, yeah, I'm so excited to be down here and maybe do some fishing and stuff. And they're like, I'll take you fishing. And I'm like, all right. So a lot of invites. I posted the other day about how people just are very, very friendly down here and talk to you in public. And I got invited to a party at Big Dan's. So that's like a real thing. That was a real thing that happened. And people are straight up just inviting you to come hang out. So it's my kind of town, Johnson City. Number 3, in what year were the first Air Jordan sneakers released? I feel like Freddie G is into sneakers. Is that right, Fred? I might be making that up. Number 3, in what year were the first Air Jordan sneakers released? Greg says, sounds super friendly. Chris says, how was Big Dan's? It's not till this Friday, July 2nd, Chris. And I guess Big Dan's, as I inquired further, is not a guy named Big. It is a guy named Big Dan, but it's actually a venue, a barbecue place called Big Dan's. And next to it is like the Little River Brew House. And the guy that invited me is going to be pouring beer at the brew house next to Big Dan's. So I got a little bit more detail. It still sounds great. I'm still going to go. Freddie says, sneakers are too expensive for me. I'm a hat guy. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I've never seen you without a hat on, now that I think of it, Fred. And that makes sense. And I think you've told me that before. Air Jordans, what year? Number 4, what African country was formerly known as Abyssinia? Number 4, what African country was formerly known as Abyssinia? Number 4. I was in line at Zaxby's Chicken the other day. And it's just a fast food chicken place down here. And I wanted to try it. It was pretty good. It wasn't like Chick-fil-A, I thought was a lot better. But anyway, I'm standing in there in line. I walk in for 1 second. There's 2 or 3 adults, 2 guys and a girl in front of me and a bunch of little kids. And they look like they were like maybe coaches for a football team or something. And the 2 guys were pretty like ripped. And the one guy just turns to me and he's like, "Hey man, what are you going to get?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about getting this chicken sandwich." He's like, "Let me tell you about every item on the menu one by one." So like, this is just a guy that was waiting to order. And because the kids were taking so long, I talked to that guy for probably 10 minutes. And he just kept telling me all about chicken in the area. And he was very friendly. Then he's like, "Yeah, we were all just at a football practice. And now we got a friend's funeral to go to later." And it was just like, people just tell you stuff, man. It was great. But I ordered my food. I sat down. He walked by my table later and said, "Hey, how was it? Was it what I told you it was, as good as it was going to be?" And I'm like, "Do you own Zaxby? Are you Jonathan Zaxby?" Number 4. Here's number 5. Which of Shakespeare's plays is the longest? Number 5. Which of Shakespeare's plays is the longest? Number 5. Number 5. Which of Shakespeare's plays is the longest? I've been rapping in the car a lot with the kids. And by rapping, I mean just rhyming words. And Annabelle, I might have said this last week, but Annabelle said, word for word, "Dad, it's never too late to become a famous rapper." And I was like, "Oh, 8 Mile 2?" Like it just popped in my head. I'm like, could I be an 8 Mile 2? Is there an 8 Mile? What if they just called it 8 Mile 2? That would be so stupid. That movie came out 20 years ago, if you want to feel old. 18 years ago. I think it was 03, maybe 02. Anyway, I'm a pretty good rapper. If you guys want to put anything in the comments, I'll try and rap about it. Number 6, how many ribs are in a human body? How many ribs are in a human body? Number 6. Victoria says it should be called 9 Mile. I think 8 Mile 2 is funnier to me. 8 Mile 2, starring Ryan Buds as one of the miles. Number 6. Greg says you should record some videos of you rapping. Greg, do you think that's a good idea? Number 6. Freddie says I should rap about hippopotamuses. Hip Hop Anonymous. Number 6. How many ribs are in the human body? Just to forewarn you, most of my raps are gibberish words, especially with the kids. And it's mostly the same verses over and over again, but I switch certain words to make them laugh. Number 7, what is the lowest Army rank of a U.S. soldier? What is the lowest Army rank of a U.S. soldier? Greg says, whether good or bad, I'll be entertaining. One time, my friend Steve Nelson and his brother Brendan Nelson, they used to both work at McDonald's in Crestwood, Illinois. And they worked with a guy named Ricky. And Ricky had taped himself freestyle rapping. This was way before YouTube. This was probably 2001. And he had just taped it sitting in front of the thing at home, in front of the camera. And somehow, I think maybe he showed one person and then like that person stole the tape. And then everybody at that McDonald's like passed that tape around. And it was called, the tape was labeled Pretty Ricky because that was his rap name. Oh man, this thing was the best. That was the kind of stuff we had to do before viral videos. You had to steal a video cassette from somebody's house and pass it around. It was great. Number 7, what's the lowest Army rank of a U.S. soldier? Number 8, how many eyes does a bee have? Number 8, how many eyes does a bee have? OB have. Guys, OB have. Austin Powers. Number 8, how many eyes does a bee have? If you like me, donate on Venmo, donate on PayPal. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. We got 9 and 10. How many eyes does a bee have? Number 9. What color is absinthe? That's an easy one for you. Number 9. What color is absinthe? What color is absinthe? Number 9. What do you think? And number 10, what company's bird mascot is simply known as Larry? What company's bird mascot is simply known as Larry? Any repeats for the last round? No. Bonus question. Write down all your answers. Ranking them 1 through 10. 10's the highest. 1's the lowest. What company's bird mascot is simply known as Larry? Number 10. What do you think? All right, guys, that's the end of trivia. Thanks for hanging out. We've got the answers to that when we come back, and then we'll take the top 3 scoring teams when you send them your answer sheets, and somebody will win this amazing Disney game. And that'll go to one of the top 3 people. Don't forget, you can win these amazing prizes if you donate. The Funko pre-order of this Gremlins gizmo. Also have these stickers of Bob and Linda from Bob's Burgers and Nightmare Before Elm Street. And I have one last pair of coasters, the wooden, smell great, wood-burned Trivia with Buds coasters. Okay, so I'll mail you those if you win. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be right back with more trivia with me. Remember, you can RSVP at triviawithbuds.com/shows for all the events tomorrow night in California. $10 from Chris Abbott. Thank you, Chris Abbott. Appreciate your generous donation, Chris Abbott. $10. You're going on the wheel 10 times, Chris. Answers coming up right now for the confidence round. Let's see how you did. At this point, you've ranked all your answers 1 through 10. 10's the highest, 1's the lowest. Let's see what's going on with the answers. Number 1, which 3 colors on the Norwegian flag? Those are red, white, and blue, just like US of A. Number 1, we'll be waving that flag high all this week and this weekend. Number 2, what is the 3rd sign of the zodiac? Gemini. Gemini, the twin. Number 3, in what year were the first Air Jordan sneakers released? 1984, 1 year before I was born. TWBBC. Number 4, which African country was formerly known as Abyssinia? Abyssinia. That's Ethiopia. Number 4, Ethiopia. Number 5, what is Shakespeare's longest play? Hamlet. Hamlet. Number 6, how many ribs are in the human body? 24 ribs. Number 7, the lowest army rank of soldiers is private. Private. Number 8, how many eyes does a bee have? 5 eyes on a bee. 5 eyes. Look it up on a bee. Number 9, absinthe is green. The green fairy will show up if you drink enough. And number 10, what company's bird mascot is simply known as Larry the Bird? Twitter. Twitter's bird is Larry. And there you have it, guys. Those are all your answers. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and playing some trivia on a Tuesday night. Hope this was a fun distraction for you with whatever you got going on your day-to-day schedule. We'll be right back with the top 3 scoring players to see who's going to win that amazing Disney game, and then we'll raffle off the stickers, the coasters, and the Gizmo pre-order. Be right back. Send me those answer sheets on Facebook Messenger. What's up, KK? I see you in the comments. Thanks for hanging out. The answers to 1 to 3, Freddie, are red, white, and blue for number 1. And then I forget the rest. Let me see. Red, white, and blue, Gemini, and 1984. Red, white, and blue, Gemini, and 1984 for Freddie. Last call for answer sheets, guys. Any more answer sheets out there? Any more answer sheets? One of the top 3 scoring teams is getting that Disney color game. It's a lot of fun. And our top 3 are on the wheel right here. So let's share this with you and see who's about to win a colorful Disney game. We've got Team Vicky, Team Greg, and Team Kathay. And we're spinning the wheel to see who wins this amazing prize, which is the Disney Color Brain game. The winner is looks like Greg Nelson. Greg has won the Disney Color Brain game. It's a fun one, Greg, and I think you will enjoy it as a big Disney nerd. So there you go. Well done, Greg Nelson, winning tonight. Thanks for hanging out, Greg. Greg won big time with the Marvel knowledge, I bet. Great job, Greg. Our next 3 prizes here are for 3 people who donated on Venmo and PayPal. Our first prize is going to be the Gizmo pre-order. Win this Funko pre-order tonight, August 13th, 2021. It comes out. Great job. Great job. Greg's excited he won. Victoria says congrats. And here we go, guys. This is it. We're spinning this for the Gizmo pre-order. Who's going to win? I got to write this down on my whiteboard here. That is going to Boombox, Freddie G. Freddie is getting Gizmo. Great job, Freddie. Thanks for your generous donation. See, Freddie, you kick it off just like you said, and you win something cool. The next prize is a pair of Jack Skellington stickers. Who's going to win these stickers? That is Ron. Ron is getting stickers. Jack Skell. And our last prize is a pair of coasters that say Trivia with Buds. Who are those going to? They are going to... Oh, Freddie G. Freddie G is going to get those. I think he won those coasters before. So I'm going to spin that again, Freddie, if you're cool with that. I'm going to give these coasters to someone because I think I just sent those to you. Chris says, I love those coasters. These are going to Chris. Chris, you already got a pair, like you just said, but let me know if you want another pair. Or Freddie, if you want another pair. Chris or Freddie, I will send you a pair. Just let me know. That is how it all went down. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you're all safe and sound. I appreciate you. Thanks for your generous donations. And we will see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Freddie says, I got a set. Chris says, perfect. I love those. Kristen says, I drove through Tennessee on Sunday via Chattanooga. It's a neat looking town with a few mountain nature things to do. You should definitely check it out. Sometimes it could be a new Tennessee adventure. Oh yeah, Chattanooga, Kristen, is why we moved here. My brother used to live there. I've been there at least a dozen times. That's why we moved to the state of Tennessee. So I love Chattanooga. Chris says, happy to have another pair. All right, Chris, I'll hook you up. I'll write that down. Thank you guys. Have a great night, and we'll party again. Not the rest of this week, but all next week and the week after that. Look for a lot of live streams and games. Maybe we'll do like a Zoom thing where it's a little bit more intimate. We can have people sign up to come play, and we can all actually see each other. That'll be a lot of fun. Have a great night. Be safe, and until next time.